Well, as the Atlantic basin remains quiet with not a tropical wave stirring, we have the Eastern Pacific that is, well, dealing about to deal with a very intense hurricane, as the southern Mexico coast is about to take a direct hit from so-called currently tropical storm Erick. So let's talk about it. So right now, the max sustained winds with this uh, so-called tropical storm Erick are 50 miles an hour, and the movement is to the northwest around 7 miles an hour as of now, and this is set to become a very intense hurricane, as we already have tropical storm warnings and hurricane warnings out for the southern Mexico coast. And I believe that with the latest advisory, we don't even have hurricane watches or tropical storm watches out yet, especially because, out anymore anyway, especially because it's expected to become a full-fledged hurricane, and it may near major hurricane status. I wouldn't rule it out. In fact, it's going to kind of make a run at it, but now this pocket of very warm water in the eastern Pacific is allowing for this thing to it's sitting on top of it right now. With the latest advisory, it's still sitting on top of the pocket of warm water, and so it's allowing it to really what we call rapidly intensify. Okay, rapidly intensification is happening. It's about to start happening. In fact, it's gonna the rapid intensification process is going to begin tonight, and I think that within the next 12 hours, we're going to be dealing with a Category 1, if not Category 2 hurricane already. And now, if you are having a good old relaxing vacation down in southern Mexico, I need you to be hurricane and weather aware with this thing blowing on through. And it's going to also bring life-threatening flash flooding, storm surge, and mudslides. So the flash flooding threat may be one of the biggest threats with this thing as it comes on through, with 10 to 12 plus inches of rain possible, and even in some spots likely. And then we may end up seeing several mudslides, if not a lot of mudslides. And then the storm surge factor, since some of these beach towns are a little bit on the more elevated side, storm surge is going to be confined to the beaches, but some of the beach resort towns aren't as high as others, which is why some of the beach towns in along the southern Mexico coast will be dealing with storm surge. And again, it's mostly going to be along the beaches and at the coastline too. So, but and then now for the Atlantic, things remain quiet, and this Bermuda High is keeping things calm right now in the Atlantic, with tropical waves that are trying to come off of the out of the main formation zone, which is back in Africa, where the tropical waves come off of, and because of the amount of Saharan dust and the high wind shear that's present in the Atlantic, none of these tropical waves that are trying to form are forming. And as a matter of fact, right now we do have maybe a few showers and storms in the Gulf, but not much. And I think that within the next couple weeks, this Bermuda High is going to scoot out of the way and allow for us to get a little bit more busy as it scoots out further away from the United States, as the Bermuda High does anyway. So, we're going to be watching things for you. Stay safe out there, and our prayers go out to the folks in southern Mexico.